My mom's face goes into that mom mode where something is not clean. She starts sniffing like something's up. And she's like, Gosh, when was the last time you aired out this room? Hi guys, first let me start off by saying thank you for the interest in my previous video. It got over 290,000 views and I've never expected such interest in any of my videos. So yeah, thanks, that's pretty awesome. Now, let me tell you a story. At the time, I was 18 and a senior at a very academically competitive high school with lots of rich parents. Mine weren't necessarily rich, but they were very strict and kinda acted like they were filthy rich like some of my friends' parents. I had two best friends in high school. By the way, let's call my two friends Duke and Tommy for ease. Where Duke was the preppy, my dad has three different successful businesses, and Tommy had a thing for the finer grains in life, and sometimes presented us with some of the high quality good stuff. Mind you, me and Duke weren't avid weed smokers, but when Tommy came to us and said, Guys, I got some of the finest shit, we agreed to smoke up a few joints together, and even called the event Smoking Night. How clever. This exact situation happened and we agreed to do it in my house. Since I live in a house where my room is kinda distant from the other rooms, smell wouldn't travel to the other rooms and we had privacy, and also my parents were out for an overnight trip and it's kinda mandatory for us in high school to risk it. So, we had a house parrot named Balthazar who used to talk shit all the time. The fucker was literally the worst with his famous "fuck you, oh yeah." Meanwhile, Tommy, Duke, and I were smoking up these magnificent joints, and were starting to feel pretty good. This is when that phase of smoke night commences. We begin to play our favorite smoking game, Pass the Joint Buddy. The game is pretty simple. Every round, a new word gets added into the pool, and this word means you have to pass the joint buddy. And the guy receiving it needs to take a hit, usually a rather small one since this game snowballs. Words such as I, you, am, are, and other very often used words mean that these joints go quick and fast, and so does the phrase pass the joint buddy. Fast forward to the next day. After a very successful smoking night with my two best friends, my parents are driving up and I'm airing out my room to minimize the risks, and Balthazar is still talking shit like he does on the regular. They come into my room, the usual. Hey, how was your night with Tommy and Duke? By the way, Duke is their favorite. They always thought Tommy was kinda explicit. With the usual, oh, we had fun, went out to eat, watched a movie, chilled. My mom's face goes into that mom mode where something's not clean. Now, don't act like you don't know which face I'm talking about. You've seen it. So, she starts sniffing like something's up. And she was like, Gosh, when's the last time you aired out your room? Here I'm thinking, score, she hasn't caught us and just thinks that my room is a mess. So I start tidying up in front of her and air out the room like I didn't just do that 10 minutes earlier and think everything's alright. Until Balthazar starts talking shit again and bursts out, Pass the joint, buddy! Pass the joint, buddy! Pass the joint, buddy! Instead of his usual, Fuck you! Oh yeah! My mom's face turned completely red and she calls my dad to my room, and Balthazar's literally going off with his stupid phrase. I think, oh shit, I am so dead. My dad is slow and my mom goes, I swear, move your ass in here. And they start yelling and talking all kinds of boarding school, curfew, grounding, every possible scenario of punishing me for smoking night with Duke and Tommy. They even called Duke and Tommy's parents and told them what happened. And Tommy got sent to boarding school for the rest of the semester? I managed to come out of this scenario with a 1 month grounding and no contact with my friends. Balthazar still says pass the joint buddy, but now combines it with fuck you, oh yeah, and also okay. So yeah, don't have a shitty parent who likes to talk shit. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give me a big fat like below. And if you want to see more of these kinds of videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you next time.